Thank you for watching.
Before we jump in, I wanted to point out that while I have 5.8 thousand subscribing viewers, there are over 18,000 of you who watch but are not yet subscribed. Please do me a quick favor. Hit that like button if you're into fashion dolls and foolery, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on any new videos. All right, let's get into it.
In this video, I'm going to unbox and review from the Barbie Fashion Model Collection, Best in Black. Let's take a closer look. This is the box for Barbie Fashion Model Collection, Best in Black, of course designed by Robert Best. And you can see the artwork here, which is really very beautiful. It makes me not want to toss this box out at all. I want to keep it. It is beautiful. Really very lovely, and you can see Robert Best and Barbie's signature Best in Black. On the top of the box here, we've got Barbie Fashion Model Collection Best in Black, and on the back we've got a picture of Robert Best and of course 20th anniversary, and it's got some information here, so if you want to pause the video to read that, you can do that as well. So let's get this open. And okay, so I've got some tissue paper, and of course I love this labels here. So let's get this open and see what's doing here with this doll. Oh, very pretty. This is a really different look for the Silkstone Barbies. She looks really young and youthful here, as opposed to how she looks a little bit more mature in other versions of her. Really very pretty. And you see she's got the hairnet on, but let's scroll down. You can see she's got this black dress on. Really very nice. And I see her label there. And it looks like she's got, some socks. There are stockings. And so a nice pair of shoes. Doesn't look like any really other accessories come with her, but maybe a stand. I'm not sure, but I'll take a look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this doll from the liner so that we can take a closer look at her and anything that comes with her. This is a close-up of Best in Black Barbie, and as you can see, she uses the vintage Silkstone head sculpt, and you can see her side profile here, really pretty, and also her hair tied back. And her side profile over here. Now let's go in on the screening, which is really very pretty and very Barbie. You can see she's got the lipstick is really pretty. Is it like two-toned? Really very nice. Just really like what I am seeing here. And the beauty mark there. Very nice. Now I'm going to pull back so that we can see some more detail with this doll. She does come with the articulated Silkstone body, as you can see here, which means she bends at the wrist and elbow and at the knee as well. Although it is a little bit limited, I would be really careful with these bodies just from previous experience. You can also see she's got the plastic underneath here to protect from any staining from the dress. Speaking of the dress, and actually speaking of her hair, I'm going to turn her around so you look. Ooh, child, look at this. They ought to be ashamed of themselves for this. Look at that. So I'm going to list this little nest over here, and you can see that it actually has the snaps that open and close, but it's actually sewn. If you take a look at the very top, it's actually sewn together, so you'd have to cut the thread in order to remove the dress from this doll. Speaking of the dress, as you can see, it's really nicely constructed. Really very nice, and it's a nice thick material or fabric as well. I'm going to pull back some more just so that you can see the whole body, and you can see that she also comes wearing these little stockings here and these high heel shoes. And you can see her shoes as well. And one of my favorite parts, of course, is the Barbie Fashion Model Collection tag. Really very cute. Let's welcome our panel. First we have fashion icon and queen of Mattel, Barbie. Next we have Sergio Valente model, CANDI. And last but never least, actress, model, singer, and Jason Wu's original muse, ALYSA Rodriguez. Before we speak to our panel, let's do a 360 of Best in Black Barbie. This doll does come with a display stand that you see here, so that is awesome. You can see her from all angles. Oh, I'm so upset about the back of her hair, though. Oh. All right, so let's go in and take a look at her screening. And she is really pretty. This is a really soft look for the Silkstone Barbie, especially with this hairstyle. It's really pretty until you get to this. But otherwise, it's really very pretty, nice and soft. And I want to see that screening. She's really very pretty. And I love that she doesn't have a lot of makeup on. And let's go down and take a look at her dress, which is super cute. You can see she still has her little tag there. You can see it's a short little cute little dress. And you can see the stitching there. And of course, I love that collar and those sleeves, which are really very pretty. And you can see her articulation as well. I'm going to go down so that you can see the stockings and of course her shoes, which are really pretty and unexpected. I really thought she would come in boots, and this is a nice surprise to see. Very nice. And you can see more of her dress, which is really very pretty. And that unfortunate part of her hair. So I'm just going to keep going up so we don't have to take a look at that. And maybe, hopefully I can try to fix that a little bit. But let's see that screening one more time. I really do love this sculpt. It's just so classic Barbie. Absolutely love. And that is the 360 of Best in Black Barbie. So Barbie, I'm going to start with you, and you already have a note for me. And you say, I look so beautiful and youthful. And Candy, you have a note for me. And you say, she looks great. Maybe Barbie could spare me a made-to-move body? And Alyssa, you have a note for me. And you say, the only things stiffer than an articulated Silkstone's joints are her face and personality.
Oh, no, she didn't.
I am absolutely thrilled to have another articulated Silkstone in the fold. Welcome, and thank you, panel. So Best in Black Barbie is really a very beautiful doll. It's really a different look for the Silkstone line. I love that she doesn't have as much makeup and she looks a little bit more youthful. This is kind of like a nice early version to me of what Barbie looked like. So I really like that. Also, I love this nice twist on the little black dress. We've got the nice collar. I also love the quality of the dress as well. And also with the stockings and the high-heeled shoes, it's a nice, really unexpected, refreshing thing to see. Now, that being said, I do love that she is articulated. However, Mattel really does need to work on the articulation for the articulated Silkstone body, just because it's very limited in what it can do, and then what it can do, it feels like it's going to break sometimes. So I'm trying to be very careful with these dolls. I am appreciative of the articulation,
but they need to go back to the drawing board and figure out a way just to how to make it just a little bit better in the silkstone form. So that being said, I really do like this doll a lot. I'm just still a little bit upset about what happened with her hair back here, but I'm hoping that I can fix that with a little water and maybe a brush or something like that. So let me know in the comments what you would do to fix her hair so I don't mess up those waves. And also let me know in the comments what you think of this doll. Also, if you like this video, please make sure that you click the like button. That's so I know that you like my videos. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do that today. There's a little button somewhere down there. You'll press that with a notification bell, and then you'll get notified of when I come up with new videos like this one. So thanks again for watching, and I hope that you have a great day.